Imagine stepping into a winter fairy tale, then coming back weeks later to find a whole new world. Join me as we explore Šodroš in two completely different seasons. Hello and welcome to Cat Couple Chronicles. On 1st of January, we visited Šodroš, a stunning location with breathtaking landscapes. The last couple of days of 2024 were very cold and there was frost in every direction we looked. I learned that we were experiencing a weather phenomenon called a cold inversion, which completely transformed the atmosphere. Let me tell you more about this phenomenon. So, what is a temperature inversion? Normally, as you go higher in altitude, that is, on hills and mountains, the temperature drops. However, during an inversion, the opposite happens. The temperature actually increases with height. This occurs when a layer of warm air traps the cold air below it, often leading to fog, smog, or frost covered landscapes. In our case, the inversion created a magical landscape. Šodroš is right next to a fisherman's village and it is also a protected area. As we got closer, we saw kids having a blast, sliding around on their plastic sleighs in the snow. After watching the kids for a while, we headed towards the creek. It was foggy, freezing cold, but the walk was totally worth it for the view. Every now and then, we could hear firecrackers in the distance. People are still celebrating the new year. As we got closer, we realized that the water was frozen solid and the birds just walking across the ice like it was no big deal. আইসের উপরে পাখিটা হেঁটে বেড়াচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ, এটা হয়ে আছে, জমে আছে।
জুম করে করেন চোখে একটুখানি। Look at that little seagull waddling around. Too cute. A little further, we found a patch of water that hadn't frozen and it was packed with birds. Getting a closer look, we spotted Mute Swans, Mallard Ducks, and Coots. It was a bit surprising to see a lone mute swan though. The other swans were still young, you could tell because of their black bills. Once they mature, their bills turn orange and black. The ice near the shore looked like broken glass, and the frost on the trees was so delicate that just a gentle touch would make it fall. Here are some close-ups. So beautiful. We had never seen anything like this before. As magical as it was, the cold was getting to us. After an hour of exploring, we decided to head back home and treated ourselves to a hot cup of buttered rum. It was so comforting. I'll share the recipe in another video soon. Fast forward to our second visit on 9th March. And wow, what a change! The sun was out, the sky was bright blue, and Šodroš felt like an entirely different place.
তুলতে অস্বস্তি হয়, কিন্তু এটা একটা দুটো হাঁস আছে নামবে।
এসছে বিয়ার টিয়ার খাচ্ছে এখানে ইয়ে করছে
Spring isn't officially here yet, but people are already out enjoying the warm weather.
হয়ে গেছে সব কয়লা ফেলে
This time there wasn't much water, and we could see two islands in the distance. All the birds were crowded over there, the same ones we saw in January, I guess, Mallard Ducks and Coots. No signs of the Mute Swans though.
হাত থেকে পূজা রিলসগুলোকে মারিয়ে মারিয়ে সব শেষ করে দিয়েছি
If you look at that tree trunk over there, you'll notice it looks muddy. That's because when the water level rises, this whole area gets submerged. It's not easy to walk through when that happens. The birds were chirping, and we spotted a woodpecker hard at work, maybe building a nest. Everything looked so dry, even the reeds. But just give it a few weeks, and this whole place will transform again. Like magic. There was also a Eurasian magpie hiding inside a bush. Even the bugs were busy. Ladybugs, that is one of my favorite bug, were out and about. And a skink was soaking up the sun. Who wouldn't want to? On our way home, we passed by some blackthorn plants that had just started blooming. Spring is definitely on its way. I'm so ready for spring. And that's a glimpse of Šodroš in 2 different seasons. It's incredible how the same place can feel like 2 completely different worlds in just 2 months. I'd love to hear from you. Which version of Šodroš do you like more? The icy frozen landscape or the warm sunny vibes of early spring? Let me know in the comments. And stay tuned, I'll be sharing that hot butter drum recipe soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!